Hello and welcome. Right, we just had another absolutely humongous, 1.6 gigabytes upgrade this time. Well, on top of the 2.5 gigabytes one we had last week. So I would imagine it does address. I did check the changelog before I came in. I always realise it. Yeah, so there's going to be juddering. Yeah, that it can't be helped because it's recompiling the shaders every single time. Yeah, oh, at least our little yeah, it's carrying on. That is good news. Now, what I think that's all we've got to do. If I remember rightly, I think we've done everything. That's growing nicely. Have we got any weeds? No, we've killed them. 25 is fully fertilised. Yeah, everything's fully fertilised. We were hoping to buy a field, but we're not quite got enough, although we could. Yeah, we're not far off. We're not far off. We've got, thing is, we've got to like lease things and all the rest of it. So yeah, we can't. It's now April. We've just gone past March where we needed to sell things, but that, yeah, if I remember rightly, we'd not got enough of like what we needed to do. Yeah, the bread's sunflower oil is March, and we hadn't got 2 tons made. Yeah, we're well under, so it wasn't worth actually grabbing. This is the one I'm looking forward to taking. This is coming up in June. This is the one we missed last year. I think we've also got some in the shed, so it's actually more than it says on there. So that should be get us some good earnings, really. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got quite high expectations from like, the update, hopefully. And there's some cracking mods, including, I was right, Black Sheep Modding has indeed released, and it's also got a 12-meter version. Well chuffed. Very well chuffed. So we should have ticked everything as I came in. I think it's going to be under plows. Well, it was last time, but so we want plows, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's not under plows at all, which means it's probably subsoilers then. Oh, it's not under that either. Well, that's a bit odd. It's not a power arrow. It's not a cultivator. Unless it's been put in the wrong place by mistake, which these things do happen. Let's just check. I'm sure I ticked it. Sure I did. Lizard. There we go. Lizard subsoil. Oh, okay. What category is that? 6 to 12 meters. So I loved it when it was in its 9. The thing I also love about this is also, like, I do like in its red, you can go 12 now for 21,000. Now that is quite considerable. It is. And the thing I do love about it is it sort of folds down to like a 3 meter, or it used to. It looks like it still does, which means, and for 17,000 for just the 6 meter version, that alone is just amazing. Right, so we have. Yeah, so the loads of mods. Omatana's done multi-fruit silo pack, wooden ones. There's a lot of conversions. One of my favourite modders, JHHG Modding, has released the a pack of the 700 series, very reasonably priced. So I'm looking forward to actually. Let's have a quick look. Well, there's not really an awful lot we can do anyway, so why not have a good look at some of the equipment that dropped today. Yeah, don't do mod reviews per se, but it is nice to have a look at these things on the day of release. So we have, look at that, 205,000, and it is starts at 387. I believe it says 387. Yeah, grey tank extensions. So how big do we go? 7,080. I can't see that. Oh, I can. It's just very slow. Yeah, it's very slow, and still got that. Mind you, some of this is going to be down to the. So 13,000, 14. Well, this has got more options than it used to have in. So 14,000 looks like the biggest, and then we have obviously engine upgrades, North American numbers, production year. So we can. So of course it is the newer the model, the more it's going to like cost you more. And then there's the 780, 790 series, which is obviously a little bit dearer too. And then really we're sort of paying less and getting more than we are for like these here, which is quite amazing. So I'm looking forward to using that and seeing that as well coming up in the sales. Yeah, I think we're all right for tractors. I'm pleased with that. I do like the International. I've got it on Riverbend Springs. Yeah, I keep getting the name wrong. Yeah, I have. Oh, my life is a mile away. Seriously. It's crazy. Oh, I did pull it back, I suppose. I suppose I did. Okay, let's move it out of the way again. Being as you cannot be anywhere near this. It is crazy. Yeah, I've forgotten I'd moved it out for that very reason, and then of course I move it back in, and yeah. So there are loads of my favourite mods. The only one I'm really missing is the Lort has actually also put a super duper, very much cheaper than our 750 grand Whopper. I have got to be honest though. I love the Lorts. It's very powerful, and obviously in hard economy it really is nice and very tempting to put that down for 30,000, but it is very good. Unless, let's have a look actually what it says, because I haven't really looked at it. I can't assume that it's the same as it used to be before, really. It's still going to be under productions, cultivation. Oh, okay. 0 to $2,400 a month. Well, that is actually, that's not overpowering. I really like this one. I do. I mean, it's an awful lot more dearer than that. But I've got to be honest. In hard economy, I think it's sort of about does away with the thing that you get for it being hard economy. Yeah, I could almost survive hard economy just as is, because that will offset all of your repair costs, which is so exorbitant. On Riverbend Springs, I'm seriously missing a generator like that would offset my damage costs. Yeah, it really does annoy me ever such a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's a point actually. Yeah. We did see I have the BI Corporation has released some factories. Not that one. Biomass heating. All these are selling points. Generators, factories. Yeah, we have the sugar mill, the enhanced sugar mill. And we have the enhanced bakery, the enhanced oil mill, the enhanced grain mill. They're all I've had time to actually do. I've changed the, yeah, really changed. I don't mean I've gone silly with them. Yeah, I would like to release them, but again, I had a knockback from Giants for like a redoing in-game sort of mod. So I haven't really got the skill to do anything else really at the minute. I'm learning, but yeah, I've only got to. I've adapted and changed them, which anybody can do really. But however, they're not exactly the same. I have done things to them, but I've also not made them silly. I want to balance mods that were better than the Giants base game ones. There's also another fantastic mod in the productions for 100,000, the enhanced. Yeah, also the Lorts does, it's a windmill that actually does things as well, so we may have a look at that. This is the one that was also the modernised flour mill. Yeah, I'd like to look at that. And then of course it goes to the high prices of the Giants ones that go really silly quite quickly. Again, I haven't and not had the cash yet with like being on hard economy to ever go to any of these really as of yet, and it's going to be a hard battle to do that. So yeah, these are modified, but they're not modified silly. I've only had a chance to do these 4 so far. I thought I'd change the colour of that. I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn I'd done red. Yeah, you can modify, so placeable. So really, I should have actually put something on it. Grain mill, oil mill. That's not the one I modified. Yeah, you can't really tell from like that, but it might not take. It might not. Yeah, there might be a bit more to what I did. Although I did watch Farmer Bob, who's an expert on maps type modding. Although obviously it's changed a little bit from FS25, but most of the things are still the same. Right now, can we concentrate and see? Was there anything we have got to do? I think we did everything. I'm sure we got... Yeah, we've done the needs ploughing. We don't need lime. We did that. Needs rolling. Yeah, we lost our roller, didn't we? That was the bad thing, where I got the whopper. And then, of course, we rolled it back. But I have got my harvester. Yeah, it's confusing even me. So it is. And also, I remember... This is only fertilised 50%, so yeah, we need to do that. So we're saving up for a field, because we have now got our harvester. We've got the fence, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's a bit confusing because I rolled it back, and then I had to roll it back, and of course that meant I actually got the beautiful Fendt harvester back that we bought the first time round that we lost. So yeah, we've got the 9.5, not ours. Well, I mean, that's in the game now, the Elho 9.5, again, by Black Sheep Modding. The thing that's missing a lot is the CSN pack. Yeah, I'm hoping that that makes that DD Mod Passion is busy with that. I really hope that, because yeah, the big bag handle. Although I've got to be honest, I am managing nicely with the quick now, with the belt support. That is beautiful, and it's also been modified a bit. It's, I won't say flaws, but it had a couple of weaknesses. I was told about it in FS22. I looked at it, and it is brilliant. It was a little bit, went through things quite a bit. Yeah, it was a bit ethereal, which it needed to be at sometimes, but then other times it didn't need to be. All right, okay. I thought we'd get there at some point like that. Well, it's overdone an awful lot. So let's get this filled. Where I was like, yes, I hate that. I'm so easily, and of course it's Thursday as well, so I always get to that sort of time bit of a week. Now that is definitely getting full now of, let's just cancel all my life. It's a bit more of a drop than I actually thought. Why does that not surprise me? Fantastic. Excellent. It's a beautiful little thing, it really is. Right. Yeah, let's no, I'm going to do this myself. I think let's finish this field off ourselves. I'm going to say my words and we'll have a chat afterwards, but I would like to get some work and not just watch a worker go. So, yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Oh, imagine we can chat. Yeah, let's forget that. Yeah. That's it. We're talking about the quick. Is it a quick? No, it's not. I'm getting the things mixed up. No, the M140. That's right. With the strap support. Was told about that. Investigated it. It's good. And in FS25, I think it's been improved somewhat. It's less ethereal. It's yeah, it is solid. It hits things, which also means you can use it for forestry. I used it and it was really good. The only two things I've got to say is obviously because it's got no backboard, it doesn't look. I was using it to like lift 4 bales high, and I was like, I remember one time I was on Plenier to start from scratch, which I never did release because I literally ran out of time on FS22 to put that. I still wonder whether I should still do them because there were still people watching the FS22 ones. Because I mean, yeah, it was a good series. It really was. It was just that I was posting at least 2 episodes every single night, and I never got a chance to release that one. But yeah, on that Plenier start from scratch, thoroughly enjoyed it. Cracker. I used the quick, and it was on one of the editing sessions when I was looking at myself charging down the field with 4, and I was thinking, how would they be held on? I mean, I know I've got strap support, but even so, I was still like thinking, yeah, but it sort of ruins the immersion a little bit, because so that was the only thing I'd got against it. I'd started to use the tool bale again, by TC3D, or TED as I always call it, which I think it's supposed to say that in FS22, one of my favourites, which also had strap support, but it only supported straps for bales, whereas the Quick M140, I think that's just the Quick, doesn't sound right as I'm saying it. But anyway, that. No, let's investigate. Yeah, let's just, while this is doing this, let's just set the work going, and we'll have a look. Yeah, because I would like to get this right. Sure, it's the M140, that much I know, but so it is in front loaders. I'm doing this as much for my own benefit as yours as well, to sort of get these things to stick in my head. Here's the Quick. Yeah, I was right. The Quick M140 with transport straps. Absolutely amazing. Cracking price, but it really is improved. And now, really, that was a tiny little bit. Do you know? Yeah, so, yeah, I'm enjoying that. I could actually quite easily manage without the big bag handler, but the big bag handler is, and always will remain, one of my sort of firm favourites. Its form factor is really, really good. Yeah, it's well, I don't know that it could be topped, really, but it is. It's, yeah. So I'm missing the CSO pack a lot. The other thing is GTX. I've not seen any mods released by GTX. I'm seriously hoping that GTX saves us. I've got the reduced wear out mods, which does reduce wear, but doesn't address the exceptionally expensive repair costs. So yeah, I'm still hoping that GTX has mercy on us and releases that the sort of repair and paint settings that we had in FS22, because I'm seriously missing it a lot. Let's just get that corner. Yeah, I am. It's driving me crazy. It is weird, isn't it? It was one thing that really, at the beginning of FS22, drove me crazy. Really drove me crazy. And again, FS25. I think what brought it to a head was I was trying not to get upset about it. On Riverbend Springs, we sold our yearly one of our things that we get $2,000, and we got 13,000, which I thought wasn't bad. And then I got the Stayra, the dearest tractor we've got, and a couple of sessions I'd not repaired it, but I had been repairing it, and I literally went to the shop and clicked on repair. 13,000 repair costs. I was my jaw dropped, and I thought, apologies, my wife first shouted at me. I didn't want to like deafen you all, so I'll have missed a bit on the video. So I will, yeah. So I my jaw dropped, and my heart sank, and I thought, oh, this is what I hate. But I did sort of say afterwards, when I'd sort of calmed down, that it is true. I'd like to do hard economy. I do agree that Giants are probably that it's the most lifelike of the economies, but I don't think the paint and the repair settings are realistic, and that ruins it a little. For saying Giants are saying it's the most realistic, that isn't, and it sort of ruins it, because you've got to like try and juggle a hard economy where the settings are right for what you like selling. Unfortunately, the repair costs are so exorbitant that, I mean, that was just one of my like 4 tractors. So yeah, I mean, again, that was the one that I had not repaired the most. I've heavily used it because it is it's the biggest tractor, so therefore we're using it for all of the okay, I've run out. Yeah, we're using it for all of the big jobs, as you would do your big tractor. It's just, but yeah, I was gutted, I really was. So, and then of course we've got issues with contracts. We skinted ourselves on the Riverbend Springs by buying the 18-meter John Deere, which about cleared us out. It was a real good bargain, but it was one of those things. I mean, we took a loan out as well, just to actually, you know, really make things. Yeah, we needed to, and I was happy to do that. It was only a little bit the loan, so we did that. And obviously, when then I came to repair, and it was just, yeah, it ate me out of house and home. As I say, it was just, yeah, just terrible, really. But what I was saying was that going forwards, if I am going to go with hard economy, and I'd like to, if I had a decent generator like the big 155,000, if that'd have to be one of the first things I actually placed. Grab a field, grab that, and that way I think I could actually survive with hard economy, because I think that would offset the repair costs and wouldn't make them too terrible, even without GTX's mod or anybody else that makes it. There's quite a lot of new modders whose names were not in FS22, and there's also quite a lot of modders that are missing from FS22 so far. I've got to be honest though, the mods are really coming thick and fast. Really, I'm very nicely surprised by what the mods that are coming in at present, and the quality of the mods as well really are excellent. Not many fertilizer spreaders, that's still not been addressed. Fertilizer spreader with lime, we've only got the red, or well, I've got mine, but yeah, most people haven't got anything. Oh yeah, I know we are really in the, you've just been a bit cool. Yeah, so I've got to modify it again though, my lime, as I didn't quite do it as well as I should have done, so it's got certain errors. I only use the fertilizer particle things, the particle smoke as it calls it, so I've not got the real liming smoke. Yeah, so I need to fix that again. I'm learning. That was quite a difficult one to do, to actually put the lime onto a fertilizer spreader. That was the most difficult thing I've done yet, and I managed to do it, just I didn't manage to do it perfectly. Yeah, and also I increased the width to 18 meters, which is alright, but because it's a Giants mod, the AI still reads the original width, so therefore I get bands missing when I do use mine. So again, I think I'm going to probably, I'm quite taken by the sailing though. I'm not tempted to like go for one of the bigger ones and like add lime on like the Amazon. I really do like the sailing. I just want it to be a cheap starting fertilizer spreader, and I would like to yeah, put it in testing again, but I'd like to do a better job this time. Although again, I think Giants will still like throw it out as they did the first time and say that we're not really wanting base game mods, modified mods. Although I thought, to be honest, I was a little insulted, because it wasn't just I'd added lime. It wasn't just what they were saying. I don't think they'd even bothered to look at it, but it got thrown out, as it frequently does the first time you do it anyway. But it wasn't perfect, so I can understand that they didn't look at it, I'm sure. But yeah, it is what it is. It hurts a little when anybody like says that. It was a little bit insulting what they said. I think that's the thing that got me the most. I was expecting Jane Gaming's a friend, and he has put his map in for testing. Mizu Forest, we did some alpha testing, and beta really, and that's in for testing, and he expected that to fail as well first time, because it frequently does. So yeah, I don't know, I expected the same myself. It wasn't that, it was the comment I got that I thought was a little bit underhand, especially bearing in mind it was the very first mod I'd ever done. I even sort of like said in my own way that, well, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but it does add the line functionality to the mod, which it's the only one in the game. We have only got the red ore, so, and I got a comment. I'd only put 2 mods in, and I basically got a comment from Giants to say about spamming the mod hub. And I'm like, huh? Spamming the mod hub? Is it not your job to accept mods, or like to at least to look at them? So I got the nope. I got the impression it hadn't been looked at, and was equally insulted by the fact that I got accused of spamming the mod hub. I only put 2 mods in, both of which got refused, which I was expecting that. Just wasn't really expecting the insults, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I've got to grow a thick skin really, but I am going to be doing it a lot more, yeah, definitely. But I would like to do some, to modify the actual units themselves, so they're not just a redone, just a redone. I mean, I know we did get it in FS22. I mean, we did get rebadged Giants factories that had just had a pipe added to it and stuff like that. So I was really quite upset by the what was said, truthfully, because I thought, well, others have done less. Yeah, I mean, to name greats, I mean, 82 Studios is one of the greatest modders in my personal opinion, as is Omatana. Both very, very good modders. I mean, I'm not quoting Black Sheep modding and thing like that. I mean, that goes without saying. Black Sheep modding is also one of my favourite, as is Rawley Christie. A lot of these really big modders make really good stuff. So the very first mod that I remember in FS22 was the redone Lime Station, where 82 Studios had basically added, you could buy bulk, and it also had a discount, and all the way through FS22 that existed, and it was one of the best kind. It had a discount, 25% or something like that. It was fantastic. I loved it. I mean, in the end, I often went for Holzer sets because people prefer you to go to the shop and get it, so I did, and it was a little bit cheaper as well. But it was one of the best. The container mod was, and that was just a rebadged Giants mod. So I just, yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, enough whinging. Yeah, this entire session is going to be planting the rice field, but that is what we need to do. So yeah, it's not really the end of the world. Yeah, but the moaning is, I'm trying to get a little bit better, because I try. Yeah, one of my first aims of, like, when I started the channel was to be upbeat and positive, and sometimes I don't think that I actually fulfil that. Yeah, definitely done a bit too much whinging to be positive. I mean, in some ways I do still do that, and I have got points. I do like to be truthful too, so if Giants deserve bashing, then I'll bash them. If Giants deserve praise, in my opinion, of course, it's all about your personal opinion, then I will indeed give Giants praise, which I frequently do. The physics are absolutely stupendous. Right, okay, we're going to do it. I think we do this every year, don't we? We just about get it right. I think we've still got one set down the shop as well, so we did hold one in reserve as well. Oh, that's got a good range. Yeah, I think we'll do it. We're very close to finishing. Oh, in fact, do we want it all? Right, no, you can eject it anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, oh, no. I'm a terror for that. Yeah, so I'm going to try my best to remain as totally positive as I possibly can be, but I am, yeah, it's true, you can't change your character. I call a spade, and here's the way I am. It gets me into trouble, but yeah, I'll give credit where credit's due, but I'm also not going to, like, pull my punches if I think someone deserves, which frequently I think Giants does, really, but yeah. But they also deserve credit too. Yeah, so here we go. This is about it, I think as well. Oh, not that we did a lot of this, I might add. The workers did a real good job, as they frequently do. Yeah, I was talking about the contracts. Obviously, we bought this 18-metre planter, which is a fantastic bit of kit. It was a real steal for what we paid for it. And I had dreams of obviously going across the map and, like, planting lots of sunflowers for the AI farmers and all the rest of it. And do you know, we didn't even get a single contract. No. It was the month of April and we didn't get any corn to do. No sunflowers. I was a bit, yeah, it was a bit reminiscent of FS22 when it wasn't working right. Yeah, the contracts on one-day seasons, which I still prefer. It's my preferred thing to really do that, because I think it's the most lifelike. 12 months in the year, like in real life. That is a point. Shall we get all of these and then eject it as one? Because it might actually make just about a full thing. I think you can eject them. I can't remember. I think you can. Ooh, maybe you can't. Oh, in which case we'll just... Oh. You know, I subconsciously knew that until we just wasted this. Or we could always buy it, but I don't really think that we're going to do that just for the seed. So, yeah, we'll with the shopper ring. Yeah, so my first instinct was totally right. I should have left it alone. Let's just check. What being as we have got quite a few seeds. That looks fairly planted to me. So in the morning, if this dries out, we need to do the second fertilizer state. Oh, I do love the... Yeah, they've done some improvements on water or something. Something about for adding it inside productions and stuff. So... yeah, I'm really looking forward to using the liquid lime. Really looking forward to using that. Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. I'm really quite very nicely surprised by that thing. Right, so we've done everything that we possibly can for now. Let's go through till 8 o'clock in the morning, and we must not miss June this year because we should get a fairly good payout from our rice oil. Yes, it's typical. One of the other big things that really cleared us out on Riverbend Springs was the rice harvester that we got. Yeah, let's have a go and see how... is it dry or is it partially dry? I think it's sometimes a couple of months in and it's like dry. You need to do it when it's dry. Is that good enough? Oh, yeah, because it does need to... oh, hang on. It does tell you. Water level 0%. Right, so then we need narrows. Which I believe the fence got narrows. Which is a nice surprise. And fertiliser. Oh, it's the bread oil, isn't it? It's a bit cheeky. It's all we've got. It is. What we ought to do for a bit of realism is grab one of and the other thing is the mod that we took off has had and it was the shed. Yeah, I didn't realise at the time, but it was only when I was on testing on Rizu Forest that I put the same beautiful shed down for 4,000 and realised when we did it here, no, it was this way around, wasn't it? Yeah, I realised that when we got here that it was that shed that was causing the issues. Right, I believe. Has this got narrows? Yeah, no, it has. This is what confused me. I've got a very similar tractor as this. The green, it's the Deutz. Oh, that's a true. Oh, that's lime. That's going to totally throw us out. Now, which one has got lime? The bread oil. Right, let's get this done. Should be enough, but we'll let the worker do it because I don't think I'll get away with this. Yeah, I do apologise in a way. I would like to do this. I think we can probably afford the field now. And yeah, the other thing is we've got a few. Yeah, there's still a lot of tools that you can't actually. They're not right. Sorry, there's tools missing. Is what I mean. Let's just see. Has this? Yeah, it is. Right. Okay. Let's also send the rice planter back. Which I realise I paid cost for. Yeah, I've realised that the leasing this here. Oh, I was going to say we're not leasing that. With that we are, though. Fantastic. Yeah, I realise this row, it's easy to see. I only didn't really... I think actually it was on this very Let's Play that I realised that it... Let's just... Please tell me you're actually working and you're not just waggling around. Yeah, I would do it myself, as I say, but I haven't got... yeah, I don't... It's a bit cheeky. That's what I was saying. Really, I really would like one of mine, but I think I need to modify again and put it back to the standard 14 meter because it is important if you're going to use your workers that the actual width is right. So yeah, they're reading it as a 14 meter when really, if you use it, it's an 18 meter. So let's have a look at that. And I believe that's the last bit we really need to do. And then everything is completely finished. So we should see if we take the mulched off. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully we'll have enough fertilizer. Fantastic. Yeah, cracking job. Yeah, I'm actually really am enjoying this. I wasn't that struck on Hutan Pantai to begin with, but it has grown on me. It's got a real character. The fields are all, and I think that's what got me a little bit, was all of the fields. Also, it's took some bedding in to accept the hard economy. It is tough, and it's a mindset. You've just got to like crack on. So, and I'm also looking forward to using my slightly enhanced factories so that we earn a little bit more from these, and you're not like, yeah, I mean, it's just some of these 250 litres a month. It's just really, I don't expect them to be like humongously, monstrously good, but like, yeah. Bread 1,730. We've got loads of flour. Amazing, yeah, it's absolutely filled. Right, so it's May. What is the price of the rice oil at present? It's just 100 below its top price. So yeah, what it's reading as well is not right, because we have got more than that. Oh wow, the bread is actually doing better than it's saying. Yeah, this is what gets me a little bit. If we lean on this, the bread says it's got 1,713. But is that 2,000 on top and 1,007? So that could be about right then, from what we just said. I suppose it's figuring out how these actually are. Yeah, really. So we'll figure it out. Oh, have you? That's a bit quick. Oh, you have as well. Brilliant. Oh, now this is the only nasty thing when the workers do this. That is like seeing if they can actually. Yeah, and the other thing is you can't press enter vehicle except by clicking the arrow. Oh wow, we were right about the amount of fertilizer. Did we check the sales this morning? I think we did we? The intense forager mixer wagon blend silage. Yeah, I've not even done a single animal yet because it is so very tough. Oh yeah, yeah. I was just testing. Yeah, it's not the first Let's Play I've done that. My bad. Right now I need to flood the field. Ah. Well, at least you know. Fantastic. Right, brilliant. So then we are going to stick our beautiful. I do love that shed. It really has got a real character. Do we though? First of all, look about. I think it's more important that we buy fields than we do. 132 soybeans, I think. Let's visit, because I'd like to make sure. Yeah, now that does work if you press the key. It is soybeans, 100% fertilised. Weeds small. If we bought that now, we could actually send our weeder across it. Or did we lose the weeder? I'm confused about what I've still got, because we sort of went forwards. I think we got the weeder back. I'm sure that was one of the tools that we lost and that we then got back because we'd gone backwards to when we did have it. I know that just sounds a bit. It's like it's of Doctor Who. This is going backwards in time and then forwards in time. Oh, we have. There we go. That's the beautiful bit of kit. 12.4 metre. That we could do. So let's buy the field. Field 24. Let's buy that. Yep. And let's grab one with narrows. The fence. Is that? Or we could you as well. And we're gonna. No, I don't think we can. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. I thought it's more important that we do the field than we do anything else, really. And then we will. We could afford it, but it's like worker wages and all the rest. So let's grab Oh, no, that is a point. Has this got the horsepower to... I don't think it has. I think we had to do the fence, because it's the only one that's got the oomph. And actually, no, I think... Let's check. Yeah, I need to stick this in my head, and it's always helpful to other people too if you... it is a 160 horsepower. So actually, you know something. That little one is only 17 horsepower out, so it should really manage it. There's also a weight pack that dropped that I've got in that I'm looking forward to, because that's another thing that is seriously missing. And that's a weight pack for telehandlers. Yeah, this is probably going to go backwards a little. We ought to have kept that front box up. We'll stick it on. Yeah, because I think it needs it. Oh, definitely needs it. Should just about make us about even. So, that's the direction we want to go. I think... I'm sure this is narrows. We're going to test it. If it is, I should be able to do this myself. And I'm going to do it because yeah, I've not done much else other than chat. So let's see if we can... Oh, and the other beautiful thing is the farm con fence, including that fantastic sprayer. So let's just check. Let's gingerly go onto the soy, because I'm sure this is narrows. It is. Right, fantastic. Right, so I am going to say my words. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go through to the month of June, and then next session we're going to take all of that oil. We've bought this field fully fertilised. Let's just check. I think it's just going to be the weed. No, the easiest way I always find is to just do that. So it needs ploughing. We saw that on the screen already. We're not ploughing these up, so it's tough. Yeah, we'll have to unfortunately put up with them. Yeah, weeds are like being a bit... Yeah, I think, no, it's getting most of them. Yeah, it said small though. Yeah, this is what I found on one of these. Now this is a hoe, so this is capable of medium weeds. So why, can you tell me, why are these small weeds resisting this hoe, which is capable of doing medium-sized weeds? Now we are getting some weeds up, but what I'm saying is, what is the point in me rolling over this field if I'm only getting half of the weeds up? Which I am. Which, if we look back, I'm sure I'm right. So the weeds are not right at present. So let's have a look and just make sure. Because if I've done all of those, no, it's like that's terrible. So no point at all in having this beautiful bit of kit. We are going to need to get that done. Yeah, we need to. We're going to go through till June, and then next month we're going to treat ourselves to one of those beautiful farm con backs, and we'll buy a normal front box, like one of the Hardys, or is it Hardys? Yeah, my names are all going a blur. We've got some of this. We have not. No, I'm sure. No, I haven't got a spray unit on this. No. So let's go forwards till tomorrow. Yeah, we don't need to do anything else, thank goodness, on that one. So 8 o'clock in the morning. And we should be seeing the best possible price for our rice. Next session, we're going to get that all sold. And I think we've got a lot in the shed as well. Oh, now we do... Yeah, we could grab the quick. That would be quite a useful thing. So I think what I'm going to do is pop down the shop. Ooh, that's nice. We could actually grab the... Why am I going around here? What instinct was that? Yeah, so we've got a shed load of... And it is the rice oil, so I've got a shed load of that, literally a shed load. And we've also got a lot in storage. So sunflower oil 1,000, rice oil 1,000. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we've only got 1,108 rice oil in there, one set of that at present. So yeah, that's still we've got a lot in the shed. I think we obviously had a clear out of that. So yeah, I'm going to buy... Oh, let's look at this. Yeah, let's look at the sales first. A beautiful potato planter. Nope, we've not got it. So let's grab ourselves a deal. Oh, I mean, I love this. I really think the row. Obviously, we can't have the proper row. At least I don't think you can. It's built for that. But that we can. It's only got 200 litres, but that doesn't really matter if you've got the front. Yeah. And we'll buy the Hardy front tank as well. 5,000, and we've for 9,000. I've got a 21 metre spread. So let's take this. Do we need that? We want the quick. Oh, we can't have the quick. This is what I said last time. We're a telehandler. That's what I was missing the CSZ pack for. Yeah, so there's no point in... what we will do, though, is, being as you've got narrows on, we shall send this down. I'm not sure if travelling, if it remembers travelling. Yeah, I'm sure that that's... yeah, so for all of these massive badgers, we've still got dodgy weeds. So, yes. Yeah, I'll pop down. We bought that. I shall grab that lot back off camera. So yes, that will be back up here next session. So all that remains to be said. Oh, we can let's do the that beautiful 4,000 thing back if we can get it. Oh, that is a point, but that's going to be too close to the edge. Mind you, I think we had to use B mode last time, and it should be perfectly flat for it. Oh, I'm annoyed about that. Did we check the flooding of the field again? See, this is what I'm yeah, getting a bit forgetful on this. Not in good habits yet. Fantastic. Brilliant. Right, last job of the day. So I will run that down, but let's just stick that fantastic shed down. The 4,000. Absolutely amazing. We know, yeah, we've got to put it in B mode. We know this, we've already done it. Let's just try and get this right. If we position those legs back, it's a shame you can't collapse the shed thing. Actually, that's a bit better. Right, fantastic. Yeah, so we should, that's just for my sanity, just drive through that, because it did have like horrible collisions like in 2 or 3 places, and it sort of made it almost unusable, which is a shame, because I say I really fell in love with this. So I'm hoping that we shall see a lot of this. That looks a lot better. Yeah, it does. That's fantastic. Right, so then we're going to leave it there. We've got the shed back. We're down to 14,528. We have bought a sprayer, and I'm going to go fetch that now. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.